Hi everyone, welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host David Tear, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2793, and that one is The Stripper by David Rose and His Orchestra. I'm sure most of you guys, maybe on all of you guys have heard this song before. I don't know how many are you familiar with the title, but it's the one you hear at a lot of striptease shows. It's the one that starts do 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 do. Very famous song. Not one you hear on the radio much, but it is one that's part of our culture and kind of associated with striptease and burlesque. Anyway, it was written and composed by it was performed by this David Rose and his orchestra, shown here, and it was written by their leader David Rose. Here's a picture of him here. It was actually written in 1958. I think even recorded then, but it wasn't released as a single until 1962. I'm not sure why, but it did go to number one, surprisingly. Anyway, let me first start talking about David Rose. So he lived from 1910 to 1990. He was born in London, England, in 1910. He got started in music very young. He was only 16 when he began his musical career, and I guess he became really successful as a songwriter and composer and performer. And he started on radio in the 1930s. I guess he wrote theme songs for a lot of radio shows, and then I guess later he went on to TV and movies, and he ended up writing a lot of TV themes and a lot of movie theme songs. And anyway, I'm just gonna go through his hits. He had The Stripper wasn't his only hit single, by the way. I think he had a total of 5 hit singles in the USA. I'm just gonna go through them all. 1942, he had Holiday for Strings, that went to number 2. In 44, he had Poinciana, Song of the Tree, which went to number 11. In 1957, he had Calypso Melody, which just missed the top 40, went to number 42. In 58, he had Swinging Shepherd Blues, which went to number 5. And finally, in 1962, we had the song I'm featuring today, The Stripper, which went to number 1. And there's one more thing I think I should mention about this song, The Stripper. It was used in a very famous TV commercial in 1967. Um, and it featured this beautiful Swedish actress, Gunilla Knutson. And I don't know how many of you guys remember this ad. I think I've seen it in reruns. I was only 5 years old when this ad came out, so I don't remember firsthand. But I guess she's shaving a guy, or maybe there's a guy who's shaving, and she says, "Take it off, take it all off," in a very subtle, very sultry voice with the stripper playing in the background. So I just thought I'd mention that. Um, yeah, I guess one more thing I want to say about the song "The Stripper." Let me just go back to the single picture. Um, I heard a long time ago, I think back in the '90s, that the song that's number one the day you're born is supposed to have some significance in your life. Well, the song that was number one when I was born wasn't The Stripper, but it was just the previous song. It was the previous number one. It was I Can't Stop Loving You by Ray Charles. But this song followed it, I think, the week after I was born. So I just missed this one. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. But anyway, that concludes my profile of The Stripper by David Rose. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.